Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for attending the Web3 Privacy Summit. I'm so thrilled that there are more events going on around the world that are focusing on the need of personal privacy, especially when it comes to cryptocurrency and the tools that we're using to gain freedom. My name is Seth For Privacy. That's what I go by in the space. Basically, just a privacy advocate and educator. But specifically, I work in the space for Foundation. We're a company who builds Bitcoin-centric tech, even though we're really building a broad suite of technology to help you to reclaim your freedom. My big topic that I wanted to leave you with today is kind of three topics. Things that are really top of mind for me right now are the craziness that's going on when it comes to regulation. So the big thing that I want to leave you with as far as all of the oversteps that we're seeing in the US and in the EU is don't let your voice be silenced. This is our chance to continue building privacy-preserving technologies from the ground up. Technologies that can protect the user, that remove any ability for us as developers or us as users to surveil others, and technology that makes it harder for oppressive governments and oppressive regimes to be able to surveil and control their citizens. It's important for us to continue pushing through no matter how hard the regulatory space is right now, because the technology that we're building actually works. The things that we're shipping, the things that we're helping people to use are actually changing lives. And don't forget the fact that people are actually using these things to gain freedom across the world. The second thing that I wanted to leave you with is when you're building or advocating for privacy tools, make sure that they are private by default whenever possible, that they make very strong pro-privacy choices for their users, and that they enable users to gain privacy as simply as possible. Something that's been a hurdle in the Bitcoin space for a long time and that should be fixed elsewhere and that we should continue pushing to fix in Bitcoin is that privacy can be really hard for the average person to achieve. But I think that we have the technology in the space to be able to fix that. We've seen tools like Monero step in and become extremely valuable around the world. And I'd love to see more things take over like that. So keep building tools that have that default focus on user privacy from the ground up. And if you're not a developer, but you're an advocate, someone with a platform, continue to use and advocate for, talk openly about using pro-privacy tools for good causes. There's this stigma that only criminals use privacy tools. It is blatantly wrong. And the more we can talk publicly about the ways that we use these tools, the easier we can push back on that stigma. The third thing that I wanted to leave you with is just continue to do what you're doing right now. Attending and building community at events like this is such a vital part of what it means to bring privacy to the world. And to remember that privacy is not a means to an end in and of itself, but that privacy is the means to enabling human freedom. That we have a unique opportunity as people who understand the need for personal privacy to do great things. And coming together like you're doing right now at the summit is an important part of that. Build that community, continue pushing forward. Thanks.